gotta be careful on days like this. Hey, well, good afternoon, everybody. Apparently it's April 28th and the first day of summer. It's about 90. It is gorgeous. We are on our little favorite winter creek spot, and I just did my first pan. Let me show you. Check it out. That's pretty good for a first pan. So we've got pretty low water, so we've got a little work to do. I'm gonna see if I can get this little area running as a sluice run for my gold wrap and start pounding buckets. So let's get on it. But I think that's good enough for government. I did one more test and we're getting color. Heck yeah. And we're on a, well, 2.5 day trip. The weather is amazing, but unfortunately pretty much all our sniping spots are running high from the snowmelt. So we're gonna have to do a little exploring this weekend. We got the detector, we got the wetsuit just in case, but we're gonna go to some new spots and try some new things. So it's gonna be a good weekend. Well, I don't think we want to work too hard, so a half bucket's good enough for me. Let's run it down the sluice. Man, I was just starting to worry that maybe those test pans were the last of the gold and it's just gone, but we got a picker. It's not huge. Check that out though. That's awesome. And a good way to start the trip. Heck yeah. I'm gonna go do a test pan again just to make sure we're still on the color. Here we go. Might be tricky to see, but there's about 20 colors in there and one really coarse little bit. So there's definitely gold there. So we'll keep working it. Just toss this in here. Hey, wow, that's way better than I thought I was getting. So the gold, I just couldn't see it in the sluice like usual. Wow, check it out. And we got a little, about as small a piece of gold that you can pick up, but heck yeah. Oh yeah, good start to the trip. Only been here like an hour and a half. Right on. All right, well, let's get to detecting while we still have some time. Looks like there's a really faint signal here. I don't know, it's hard to say. Anyway, we'll just do a pan there and see what we get. Well, we got a nice little pan there. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna do one last pan and then we'll see how we did. I think that's a little amalgamated picker, but it kind of looks like lead at the same time. I don't know. It looks like a bunch of gold that's like stuck together maybe. Yeah, it's not terribly heavy. Well, we'll suck it up. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my gold. All right, now it's the last pan. We got a nice piece. Check it out. Quite a flat flake, but still. We'll take it. Check it out. We got ourselves another little nice piece. Where'd it go? There it is. Cool. Heck yes. So we're still getting color. Well, I'm just going to run the detector over the tailings and in the hole there just to make super sure we didn't leave anything big behind. And then we'll head home. I'll show you the gold for day one. Hey, good morning. It's day two. We got a little problem though. All the snow's melting. So let's explore a little bit. I'm gonna poke around, and if this doesn't work out, we'll go to our next plan. Okay. Well, that's a shame the water was too high at that spot. I was curious to see how the gold was. But anyway, we're coming down to one of my favorite creeks. Call it Gold Canyon. The water is also very high, but there's some old tailings that I want to bust into. We got our gold monster, so we're gonna see what we get. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen it this high. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely ripping. Absolutely ripping. Wow. Gotta be careful on days like this. Man. Anyway, we're a little limited, but we got some stuff to work. Let me show you. So we're gonna start just by kind of detecting around in here and seeing what we can find. Oh, this is not easy panning at all. Oh! Oh, we got a chunk of lead, but we got our first gold. That one's going iron, but I'm gonna dig everything today, I'm pretty sure. So let's see what we got. Just a 22 bullet. Let's keep going. Now we've got some awesome tailings piles up here. Well, we detected this whole area. I don't know if it's quite the right spot. I think it's actually a high point of bedrock. We want to see if we can find a low point. Now there is one over there. Well, that's a big job. So I think we're going to start looking around and see if we can find something that looks a little more intriguing. Let's go do some exploring. Oh man, was that water high. It still was a pretty fun day getting to explore and stuff, but I didn't find, I don't know, maybe like 10, 20 little colors, but had a good time checking it out. Neat to see the old workings. Anyway, let's go on to day number 3. So, since the water is just so high everywhere, except for this one creek, this is kind of the only place to go. So I have worked from right about there, all the way up, and then I sniped this little section, but I started getting into here on Friday, and I was still getting some gold. So I think we're just gonna punch into this. We're gonna try to make these corners meet and sort of see if we can get to the bottom of something right there. Oh, and my waders are leaking. Great. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Well, we got a couple colors in here. That was right out of there. So I think we got to move this and start running buckets down the sluice. That's a yellow rock, right? It almost looks like gold, but I think it's a yellow rock. Oh well. We shall see. Yeah, this material's not looking as good. I'm not running into that clay layer. Might have to stick to this bank side here, I don't know. But we'll see. Well, we're getting some gold. Got a nice piece there, piece of wire gold there, another little flake. So, I think we'll do another bucket after this. I think the next step is sort of clear this area so that we can start punching down and get to pay. So I'm just going to muck it all over to there because that's already been worked. And yeah, we'll get to work. Let's see what we got in here. Again, it seems just like flood material and broken bedrock, so I don't know. Hard to say if it'll be any good. Well, you know, I didn't see a ton of gold show up on this round. So let's do a couple test pans just to make sure we're still on the color. Come on. Oh, 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 we got two little nuggies. Wait, one little nuggie and a nice little flake. Okay, I guess I gotta just muck most of the gravel and just bust the bedrock. All right, next test pan, we got a nice little flake. So I guess we're gonna stay here and power it out. Hopefully the gold doesn't disappear on us again. You know, I didn't really see any fresh gold pop up. So I think we'll do another test pan. I think the only reason I got those nice pans is because at that moment I was breaking bedrock, but now I'm dealing with the overburden again. But we'll see. Oh, you guys see that? Oh! Well, that's a last pan picker. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Right on. Is that a piece of lead? And we got a piece of lead. Okay. Guess we'll have to do another pan. Oh, kind of running out of steam, but we'll have to do another pan. Uh-oh. There's some micros, but that's not good. You know, I think I want to clean the sluice out and just sort of see what we get. And then we'll kind of poke around and make a plan from there. We got a nice little piece, one in each cell there. I don't see any others hanging on. Hey, that's not bad. That's a lot of chunky gold. That's not bad. All right, I'm gonna go do a few pans and just see if I can figure out which way this bedrock's going and if there's anything else we can break open. But I think as far as the gravels goes, we're just gonna chuck them. I'm starting to get a little chilly. My waders are just full of water. Listen to this. Last pan, just, I don't know, 4 little micro dots, but hey, as long as we don't get skunked on the last pan, I'm happy. And besides, before that, we got a nice little picker. I think it was the biggest piece of the day. But anyway, I'm whooped, so let's get back home and get this gold weighed up. See how we did this trip. All right, well, we are back home from that trip. Let's check out how we did. There's day 1. There's day 3. And the day 2 gold is somewhere mixed in here. There just wasn't much. All right, let's get it weighed up. And here's our gold for the whole weekend. Well, hey, we got a .71 for the weekend, and I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, you guys saw the water. It was absolutely ripping. So we were lucky to get that in that little small creek, get some nice color. And anyway, this upcoming weekend, it's going to be awesome. I hope everybody's coming down to the nugget hunt at Union Flat Campground. Thanks a lot for putting it on, Tim and Todd and all you guys. Looking forward to seeing y'all and hoping we're going to get some great gold. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope to see you on the river.